Hi YouTube! I thought I wanted to make a video about my fish. I got them about a week ago, and I think they're doing pretty good so far. I have them in this, it is not a bowl. I know bowls are not good for fish. It is a water balloon. It is much bigger than a bowl, and it is can hold 25 liters. I know that that is not very much, and I have four goldfish in them in this balloon. So I'm gonna get a bigger one as soon as I can on 50 liters. But so far, I actually think they are pretty happy with it. I don't see any, yeah, like any behavior that can say that they are not liking it. Um, this ball I keep clean with a filter. I'm not quite sure what kind of filter it is, but it's a filter with a sponge in it. If you want me to find out, you can just write in the comment, and then I will find out. Um, and it has like this little device on top that pumps water out, so like a little tiny waterfall, and then down to the surface area, so that can get some air in the water. I'm also getting a water stone um, down there, so it is in the mail, so they can get even more air. I know that that is very important for goldfish, but so far it looks like they're doing pretty good. Um, and also what I have in the tank, I have some decorations, some wood. I'm not really sure. I think it is meant for fish tanks. This wood decorations, and then I have living plants. It's not plastic, but I am not counting on them for living very long, so I will get a plastic, I think, after they die. And the gravel I use, I'm not really sure if you can see it, but the gravel I use is just sand, normal sand, because I like the way that it mimics the fish's natural habitats, so they can like go down and look for food and gobble up some sand and then spit it out again. Also, I think it is better to clean, so I don't have to take like the gravel out and clean and in again. Um, so far I have changed the water in this tank one time, where I changed like a third of it, and I am counting on having to clean and change water quite often, and especially clean the filter often, because if you know anything about goldfish, you will know that goldfish are extremely messy. They are so messy. I had them in the new bowl, this balloon, for about 2 to 3 days, and the filter was already totally clogged up with dirt. So I'm guessing that I have to clean that every third day or something like that. Yes, and the food I give them, I bought this goldfish color pellets at the store, at the pet store, from Tropical, it says here. Um, I probably should have bought something else because it's not really good. It floats, and even if I soak it in water beforehand, it still floats. And before it falls down to the water, it will actually dissolve in the water. So I can't just put it in a cup of water or something for a couple hours, and then it will go down to the bottom. No, no, no. It will float no matter what. So I didn't want my fish to go to the top, but so I'm going to get something else over the internet or something. I know that many people recommend very good and cheap fish pellets and fish food, maybe fish gels and or bloodworms or something like that. If you has a really, if you know a really good brand, and you want to tell me, then please write in the comment, and then I will check up on it. The best thing for my fish. And then I also had a problem with this fish food, that my totally yellow fish, Beethoven, oh, they are called Beethoven, Mozart, and Bach, and Vivaldi. Sorry for speaking German there. I'm not German. I'm actually Danish. But Beethoven, whenever he had something to eat of these pellets, he would actually float for a couple hours later. And I thought, oh my God, he's sick, and I have to do something. And maybe I overfed, and I didn't overfeed, but he would go down again after a couple hours. But uh, I found out that it was the pellets that made him blow up like that. So I read somewhere that you can feed them peas, and it's really good for their stomach and their digestive system. So I did that, and now I kind of feed them peas whenever I give them some of these pellets, and I think I'm gonna do that until I get some new food for them. Um, Also, my dad came home with other fish food. Well, they were like these really big pellets, and they definitely wouldn't be able to eat them in just one bite. And I thought, hey, now they're gonna choke. That's not good for them. But I just tried to give them one pellet of this like really big fish food, and I actually found out that it looks like they're enjoying to try and eat it, or they will like all swim to this pellet and try to nip pieces of it, um so they can like rip it apart. And this pellet also, it floats, but after a little while it will sink and get really soft, so they can actually rip it apart. And I think that's really good because it kind of give activates them and they're kind of playing with it, and I think it's fun, and so they don't get bored. I also hand feed them with this pellet, especially one of the fish, Beethoven, the one with the swim bladder problem. He has got very used to my hand, and he will just, whenever I just stick my hand down in the tank, he will just come and nip my fingers and take some of the food, and I can nearly hold him in my hand and he doesn't move, and I think that's very wonderful. I hope the others will become as comfortable with me as he has come in such a short time. um Other things. Oh, and after you know that this is a water balloon, my dad had to make a hole in it, cut a hole. I'm not quite sure how he did it. If you want to know, you can just write in the comment, and maybe I will make a video about it. How you can make this water balloon into a fish tank. And he cut a hole, but he cut a hole in it, so just enough so you could put your hand down in it, and enough space for the filter to be. And I actually think it's really good because I think it looks just amazing. And then he had put a light in the top, so just for my sake, so we can see the fish. And then he put a timer on it, so it goes off, yeah, the light goes out 10 o'clock in the evening and goes on again 9 o'clock in the morning. And I think that's really good solution, because then they also can get to sleep and blah blah blah, of course. Yeah, I think that's about it about my fish. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or any suggestions to how I can do this better, or what kind of food I should use, or how maybe I can train my fish. We're very new in this uh, fish business. But if you have anything, just write in the comment and let me know, because I really wanted to know. I want to learn how I can make life even better for these fish. So yeah, thank you for watching.